Go. Right, people, welcome to the Househeads podcast. This is episode 1. It's going to be a podcast about music, events, everything, media, everything to do with house music, as you can see. Househeads. Yes. First guest, we got my friend Louie, who I've met last week. We've been dancing back and forth on Instagram, really, but yeah, it's time now.
Thank you for having me on, bro.
No worries. Right, so I've got a few things first I want to speak about. Obviously, I know you're playing the calls for Ash and Unite events, which is a new event. So
well, I used to play for Shay's party. Shay, one of the boys run it, Shay C.
It's a little bit loud.
Yeah, I used to play for his party Extent.
Yeah,
but it's rebranded it, so Unite sounds now. I think.
Is it not Unite X Extento?
Is it? Yeah.
I don't think he's rebranded.
I might be wrong there. I thought he told me it's rebrand, but
yeah,
he might still be running.
Yeah, I think it's actually that's the two worlds colliding on the poster is meant to be the. That's
it should be good though. It should be good. I ain't played a gig for a little while as well, so yeah, I'm happy to get back on the button. Definitely a good lineup as well, to be fair.
Mate, it's a big step for them. But obviously, I know Ed and Ashton. Yeah, they're good. But I know
the calls room upstairs. It's in the upstairs room. Yeah, mate, when I've been up there, the sound system, it's a decent little space to be fair. It's got some weird staircase that go up to it. It's like a bit of a weird gap, but I like it. I think it's quite cool to be fair. It's a good spot.
Yeah, I've heard it's a bit of a sweatbox, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard it gets very I've heard it gets very dirty in there, which for them boys.
That's what we love anyway.
Especially for what them boys kind of play. It's like, especially Ash, mate.
Is that? I'm not really. Is this Leggers?
Yeah.
I don't really know too well. I know Ed. He comes to one of my sets before. I think he works with one of my pals.
Yeah,
Ed and Shay. I know
mate. To be fair, them two, I met them down the ball and mate.
They're
sweet. Yeah, they've played on a little event for us before. Yeah. Yeah, he just stinks the gaff out. Like, he actually does. Leggers, mate. He's dirty with it. Right. But listen, it's a big jump for them, obviously, for doing that. It's a 300 capacity? So
yeah, it ain't small. Like it's not like tiny. I mean, I've played in quite a few small venues, and that's probably one of the bigger ones. I'd say.
Mate, it's a big jump. And fair play to the boys. Obviously, there was a time. Well, a point in time where we was all going to be jumping on it together, but it was a little bit too quick. It was all happening a bit too quick.
Yeah, they've been slamming the promotion as well, to be fair, which helps. But yeah, I feel like they're going for it a lot more than what maybe Extent was, not in a bad way. But I feel like this is getting promoted a lot.
100%.
Yeah, 3 different people. They've obviously got 3 different groups and areas. And
free incomes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mate. It's something we'll give.
Definitely.
No, I'm excited for the boys.
Yeah, not long now as well. I think a couple of weeks, isn't it? 3 weeks maybe. Yeah, 5th of October, so be there.
Mate, it's going to be sick, man. It's going to be sick. Yeah, mate, I literally, obviously, I was meant to be playing on that one. Yeah. And then I've got, two more bookings for the whole year, and then someone else asked me to play on the same day.
Sometimes can't be everywhere, can you? But
that's hard, man. It's hard. I'm gutted. I'm actually gutted as well, because obviously that would have been my London debut.
Yeah. How many sets do you reckon you played now? Like, is it like because you are quite new to it? Playing that still, not
they're not 100%.
I still see myself as new to it.
I've probably done the ball a few times. Done the Wolf in Greys. Done a few ones.
Nothing wrong with a little local turnout.
Do you know what? It's good.
Good little vibes going on. But it's all local, like there's nothing wrong with that.
It is good. I mean, some of the first ones we did at the ball were probably some of the most fun I've ever had. It was absolutely like we done one after the Euros.
Yeah, it's fucking. Mate, you'll remember that as well. Even when you start playing on bigger stages and things like that. Like you'll think, I remember them days.
Yeah, mate, it was sick. It was well good. I mean,
memories.
I've never seen the ball so packed when we was there. It
was
the first one that we ever did, and this was before like. It started getting a bit like, do you know what I mean? It's just, we was all fresh to it as well, so literally we had, I remember fucking they had the lights, they had all the speakers, and I was sitting there thinking, this is sick, it's so good, man. Honestly, it was fucking sick.
No, good buzz.
No, and to be fair, even Ahmed down the bar, he's a good bloke, you know, he gave me the chance, so fair play to him, but I think he was a bit sick of me by the end of the day. Yeah, funking out of the pub at 2 o'clock.
Onwards and upwards though, that's just the beginning, isn't it?
No, I know, man. I know. I've got some notes anyway on my phone. Some things I did want to speak to you about. I'll start putting more on this table. But there's a couple of other questions. So, are you playing on Unlocked? I know the one at the courthouse.
No, I'm not. My pal George is playing on it. You playing on it?
Yeah, I'm playing, but obviously, mate, to be fair, big up George as well, because I didn't even know him really. I've only ever spoke to him. Same sort of thing as us, and obviously he put my name forward for that What the Phone.
Yeah.
So that's right, and obviously, mate, I've never even met the geezer.
Yeah, no, he's sweet as mate.
He's fair play to him.
I mean, I played for his party progression a few times, but yeah, twice.
Is that his?
That's his party. Yeah, he runs it with Steve Smith.
Yeah, I know Steve. Yeah. I didn't know it was fucking. Who's the other George?
George.
Is it King?
That is George King. That's what I'm talking about. He's got brother Sam.
I'm talking about George Barkley.
George Barkley. Yeah, he played on it as well. I don't think he owns a party, but mate, like before, even like me myself, before we all started DJing, we're sort of from the same friendship group sort of thing. I've got an older sister who's mates with like George Barkley. They're all the same sort of age, and they've all become mates through that. But yeah, I don't think he owns a party, but he's been doing well. Like he's got a release out.
Yeah, no, mate.
He's not been doing it that long either. Like, not.
No, definitely one of the more handsome DJs.
We ain't seen me, bro.
No, he's a little stuffer. Fair play to him. But he looks like he's doing well, bro. I think the more you're like playing and the more you're in front of people is good, you know.
Being active's good, bro. Yeah. Like, I feel like I've played a few sets and had a bit of time off, and then not like to put yourself down, but it feels a bit like, have I fell off. Yeah. Am I not here no more?
No.
But you know what I mean? It's all part of the process.
You know what? Yeah, there was a point in time where I was getting sort of stuff every weekend, and then I had these ones coming to the end of the year, are probably like my bigger ones.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh right, yeah, I'll wait till, and then there's like a 2-month period where I wasn't playing. I was like,
mate, I'm
done. Oh man.
But yeah, Unlocked. I don't know the full lineup. I don't even know who's run the party. I'm nothing to do with it, but I've seen it.
I know that Finn. I think I can't remember the other boy's name. He's a mixed race fella. Yeah, Finn and his friend. Have you seen that Live Yours clothing? That Liz clothing.
Sure.
Yeah, he's got that brand sort of thing. He seemed to be doing alright. But mate, they've smashed it on the sales for that. Like I know they went quite hard on the promotions, but they have smashed it. There's
really? What, in that little
don't. Wait,
I'll tell you what,
it's gonna be sick.
George King Progression done a party there, and the bar staff, like, mate, it was unbelievably hot in there. The bar staff at the end of the night, he's like dripping in sweat. He's like, mate, I've never been this hot in my whole life. Full stop. Like, he's like, this is bad. Like, there's like sweat dripping off the windows, everything. It was that bad. We had a good night. It was that bad, but yeah, it was sick though. It was a proper party. I had a good time. Everyone did, to be fair.
Well, that Unlocked. Obviously, that's a new. That's sort of just it's almost like a pop-up event, because I don't know that I've spoken to Finn, and I don't know that he's even going to do much after that, because he's got quite a lot. He's 18.
Is it?
He's 18, bro.
Fair play.
And he's fucking fair play to the boy. He's smashing it. Do you know that? I think I spoke to you about him before. That Brian Smith. There's quite a few bits with Love Juice. He's kind of like his little protege, but him, Donnie, and Finn. Yeah, mate, they're doing well.
Yeah, so I don't know them boys. No.
Yeah, they're I would say they're kind of on a different path to what you would be on.
Yeah.
They're doing.
It sounds like they're doing well by the sounds of it.
Mate, they're doing their thing. Fair play to the boys, but. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get onto Brian as well, because he's promised me a little set on Rave Ready. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get back onto him.
Get on it, mate. Get on it. Take it.
Let me pull up another little topic. Right, so like, who would you say? Because obviously your style is quite dirty and grimy. I'm not gonna, but it is, isn't it? Like it's dark. It's dark. Right. Sorry. Yeah, it's dark. Who would you say is like your where you want to be at, like the guy you look up to? Like, I can think of someone in my head who I look up to.
I think about it all the time. There's too many to name. Off the top of my head, I've been just obsessive lately. Ulan Trotty, DJ Mazda, Craig Richards, like Delgado, another one, Colin Chiddle as well.
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I don't know any of these people. Yeah, mate, so I need to up my game.
I don't know. Yeah, I've not known about him for years and years. Like, it's like something that I've sort of, as my sound's changing, I've come across this music, and now I just think there's no turning back, mate. I love it. All this dark, like it's techno, really. It's a bit evil, you know, like electro, and it's like it's a bit emo music, but like, mate, it's not what I used to listen to, but I'm all over it now. I love it, mate. But yeah, like they're just off the top of my head. Some DJs that I've seen within this year have just blown my head clean off, mate. Like, I've seen things.
Would you say that you like building up a vinyl collection has pushed you towards that direction more?
Yeah.
Because obviously you're doing a lot more digging now, you know, you're discovering these artists
100%.
that you would only kind of understand if you were digging through vinyl.
But what it is, it's like they're like all these DJs, like, I talk about to my pals all the time, we like look up to them, it's like they're mysterious, and it's like you see them bad man on the buttons, 2 vinyls sitting there. You think, okay, these are proper DJ Myers anyway. Not that no one else is, but it's like these are proper. This is like raw DJing in its purest form, playing proper evil like.
Yeah, no loops, none of that. Like, nothing.
Proper proper music. What I see is raw as fuck really. But yeah, these DJs are just like, what I look up to. But
veterans.
That's veterans. Because a lot of them are older, that's the thing as well. Like, I come across a thing that makes like a 60-year-old man spinning it, like Craig Richards, for example. He's a 25-year resident at Fabric, so he's done the first ever gig at Fabric, and he's still resident now. Yeah. Fabric's like one of the best clubs in Europe, and he owns Houghton as well. Like, he's just he's a legend in the game, mate. He's an icon. But I see him and Delgado play at Fabric, room 1 all night long, and that has opened up. Like, obviously I've been to Houghton things like that before, and that completely
opened up different sounds, and
that night, Craig and Delgado, mate, that was literally the best rave I've ever been to. I've never felt energy in a room like that in my life. It's made me get goosebumps now talking about it, bro. It's mental.
I think the only vinyl gig, by the way, everyone, my missus is a cameraman. Camera woman. She's literally sitting behind me, so if I'm referencing, she's back there, but she's doing her thing. But the only rave vinyl only that we've been to so far was that Slap Funk in Barcelona.
Yeah. And Slap Funk, I do rate Slap Funk.
Mate, it was good, but for me, that's come from only sort of digital raves and stuff where it's like proper. It was kind of it was very like kick and low and heavy.
That is Slap Funk sound. That's what I'd say.
There was a few classics they dropped in there, which even I knew as someone that doesn't really dig too far into that realm, but. It was very low and heavy, and because you were so close, like obviously we'd been to Appetite probably a month before. In that forest, you're probably like here to there away. You've got the barrier. You've got the gap in it. Which it is what it is, but you've got the gap there. But at that Slap Funk, the speakers you could literally go and stand right next to, and it was fucking huge. Like they were massive.
Proper function.
It was good, man. And it was funny as well. They got the tiniest little sign, like the tiniest little fucking sign, like.
No, Slap Funk's good. Like, ADA's coming up like next month, obviously, isn't it? And I don't know if I'm going to get out there for that. But Slap Funk at Brett, that's like the home. That's like home for Slap Funk, really, isn't it? Like, they do.
Where is it? Do you know? Is it in England?
No, Slap Funk's based in Amsterdam. Like they're based in Amsterdam. I think anyway. It might be a different place in Holland, like Netherlands, whatever. But yeah, they're Dutch. I'm pretty sure. But they do a lot in London as well.
Yeah.
I think you got like Samuel Deep, Julian Alexander.
I've got a few of it somewhere.
Velasco always plays for him. I like him a lot. If you know Velasco, he's quite small. I see him. I think of myself as quite a bit of a short arch. And he walked past me and he's like a foot under me. I was like, mate, this kid's tiny, but he's a bad man, mate. He's such a sick thing.
A little crate or something.
Yeah, literally. I played the set before that. Spinning my first record ever, and Dex was like up here. I was already shitting, trying to put the needle on that.
No!
Dex was like up here.
Oh man, oh shit.
Nah, good time.
No, mate, that's fucking jokes. Because obviously, like even it was hard because obviously when I got my home set up, I've got the deck set. And I've got my table, which like it's like a fucking an IKEA table where you can extend the legs. So like I've got it set up to where I can put my laptop on top of. But then when I take my laptop off, the deck's down here, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, bro.
Mate, my setup at home is like not this big. I've got it works, you know what I mean? But it's like turntables overhanging the drawers. Mixer down there, the other one up there, the speakers where they can be. Like, I think it's a bit wobbly and all that, but mate, it does the job. You know what I mean? I'm learning with it. So like one day.
How much did you pay for your?
I'll tell you what. My turntable was a present from like my girlfriend Lil. She bought me one of the turntables present. I think they're Pioneer 5 at the PLX 500. I think they're about 250, maybe 300. They're not. I think they're like not bad, but they're like the lowest sort of like the cheapest entry level turntable. Mate, what I've heard from everyone, if you can mix on them, you'll be sweet on anything. I've used Technics before, and they are a lot better and different. But I'll get on alright with mine. A lot of the same people on the same sort of level as me with it. They use them as well, and you'll get on fine. So they ain't a bad turntable really.
Yeah, that's mad. I would imagine, obviously, I mean, with a mixer, you're mainly more dependent on your speakers. I know certain mixers do sound a little bit different, but with digital, it's
I've got a Zone 43, so it's like I didn't really know what it was until I used like the 92 and all that, like Alan and Heath obviously. They have a lot of good club setups. But 43 is a bit like a miniature version. It's still got 4 channels, like all faders and that, and it's got filters on it. It's like everything you need without all the extras, really. I bought that second hand on Facebook for like 400 quid. So it's like not mega money, but
but it's a good bit of kit.
It's a bit like, mate. There's nothing else to spend it on really.
That's sick, bro. That's well good. Yeah, because I think you can actually put vinyls on. You can add vinyls onto there.
That's what I was going to do because I've got no way of playing digital at all, but I would get.
See, that would be good. I think if you could add like, because we were talking about this the other day about having a third deck. Like, obviously it would be handy, but I know there's people like fucking you got your James types that are absolutely mashing the 4 deck fucking. So
a lot of people use it just for loops and things.
Yeah,
like that.
so
Like,
that's put a little synth
even like a vocal over the top of. I don't know if you're mixing, you got a vocal. I've never done it. I've never done it myself, innit? But I'm guessing that's what it's for. Yeah, Fabric's the maddest, but they've got like 8 CDJs in it because they've got so many different mixes, haven't they? So I think it's like 4 for that.
Oh,
when you look at the book, it's like fucking sea of CDJs. Like loads, man.
Yeah, because like, obviously, if you're at that top level, you can I think it's called a rider. Where you say what you require. Every
it's like what you want. What you want. What you want.
6 CDJs and 4 fucking launch pads and shit.
Yeah, big bottle of tequila and all.
Yeah. That's good, man. Alright, let's go on to the next topic. Let's move on. I'm enjoying myself. I was very, very nervous, but I'm enjoying myself.
We're good.
Have you got like any labels that you would say?
God, off the top of my head, you stumped me. Art of Dark, mate. Art of Dark. Yeah. Like, as it says in the name, Dark. Like, that's one of the ones I knew about quite a while ago. But I've been to that's with Colin Chiddle. We owned the party. They've got sick releases. A lot of vinyl, obviously a lot of vinyl only. But 2020 Vision. That's a good label. These are vinyl. Well, I think they've digital as well. Mike Romboy's label. Systematic, that's a good. I've got some good records from there. And other than that, I know I'm still finding out plenty more. Yeah, hasn't come through, mate. There's probably hundreds of thousands that I've never heard of, but better than what I already know. You know what I mean? So
it's mad because I don't really. That's not really the way I dig for my music.
Yeah.
You know? Obviously, when I've probably only been collecting music for about 1.5 years now, and even playing for about a year. So it's I've mainly I'm kind of reliant on the algorithm at the moment. That means I play a lot of new stuff, but at the same time. I mean, I was quite fortunate, really. Obviously Bill, you know Bill Smith. He's old man. He's got fucking so many records from years ago and stuff like that. He managed to sort me out a few old school tunes, mate. And there is some fucking there's some gold on there, but it's hard because you don't really know where it's come from. You kind of feel like you've cheated in it if you.
No, I know what you mean.
If you get tunes of someone else and they're old ones and you think.
Yeah, that's what I like about going to a record store when you find white labels, especially the best place I think for it is DNR. That's I think it's in Croydon. Yeah. I've been there once and they've got loads of white labels and like you don't know what it is, it has nothing on it, like no year, nothing.
Just literally
put it on and you just think, boom, that's a massive tune, like absolute slammer, and you think, right, still don't know the ID, you know what I mean? I like that. Yeah. That's when you see a record, it's got a little bit of pen, like naughty banger, do you know what I mean? Someone wrote it on there, like don't even know what it is and just know it as that tune sort of thing.
That's crazy.
But white label is good. I like white label.
Yeah, I need to come through, man. You need to take me with you next time. You need to get me on some turntables.
Yeah,
I feel like I've had a couple of people say that comment to me. Oh, can you make this vinyl? I'm like, no.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because there's such like not a divide, but it's like, oh, you don't mix records, you do mix records. Like it's a big, is it real DJ? Is it not? But mate, I just think vinyl is the purest form. There's no arguments. It's like when you're mixing records, you're so much more immersed. It's like there's nothing to look at. You just you get something, for me anyway. You get so much more lost in it. It's just like I don't know. I get a lot more of a buzz out of mixing records and digital.
I can imagine. I can imagine. To be fair,
I feel like when you're mixing digital, you can sort of you can turn around, have a shot, and have a laugh, and you think, it's run out of time. But look, in vinyl, it's like you're locked in, mate. It's like you just
you've got one mixing.
It's like completely dialed in sort of thing. That's the way I think of it anyway. But yeah, not to say anyone that can't mix records ain't good digital, because I was not mixing. I was not mixing records, mate. I was not mixing records before, and I was we're all on the same journey.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do it. It's definitely something I'm interested in. But that's got to come. I've got to learn that to mix digital. No, we're good, man. We're good.
Nah, what pushed me is like going to Hat. I'm not gonna lie. That's just like when I see that, I thought this is absolute levels above anything I've ever seen. This was like I went to one 2 years.
I'll say that because it's mad, isn't it? And like, obviously, there's like your sort of scene is like it's underground till it's not almost. Now everyone knows about. I thought it was Horton personally.
I've just called it Hat. Like, I know people say that.
I'm gonna call it Horton because that's what I'm calling it. But I've seen so much about that, and it's like. But you can tell just from the crowd, obviously. You know Rashan. This guy, I've never even met him before, innit? But I've seen him so many times over the years. Like, if you go to a rave in Essex, you will see this guy, innit? Like, you will remember his face, innit?
Big up Rashan, innit? Big up Rash.
Bro, honestly, listen, I don't even know him personally, but honestly, I fucking see him everywhere, innit? Everywhere, he's always fucking bopping about, like. But that's what I'm saying. that's kind of what bracket I would put you in, not to label you in it, but that's where I would put you as like as a raver as well, because obviously we all love it because we rave, you know.
Yeah, listen, but I was the same. Like first started going out, and I had no idea. I'd never even seen a record in my life, and I was at Appetite thinking, mate, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it ain't. Do you know what I mean? But like in my progressed onto things that I've just got a bit more deeper, a bit darker, a bit more underground, if you like.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, there's just no going back. Once you think that's a bit like when I was younger, and then days were good in it. But now I see this like, I don't know how to describe it without sounding like a snob, mate. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like heavier, more. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Yeah, dirty. Yeah, if you like, it's weird, but more electronic, I'd say. I don't know, heavily electronic music. Like, I just love it, mate. Nothing better.
Yeah, no, I agree. To be fair, when we went to Appetite, I mean, I hadn't been to a festival or a rave since probably a couple of years. But the last one we went was actually to a D&B festival.
I used to be all over drum bass.
My brothers are all D&B-ers.
I still listen to drum bass every now and again. Not so much the scatty jump up stuff, but like proper, like I have a few records and that, and old jungle stuff and that. I think it's mustard, mate. Proper nice drums. I love it.
Yeah, but obviously the last one we went to was that Garage Nation. What was it? Oh, I can't think of the actual festival. Moondance.
Yeah,
have you heard of that?
I don't think so.
Oh, mate, it's dirty, isn't it? It's so dark, like. It's so dark. Do you know what? It was kind of weird, obviously, this, not to sound snobby as well, but obviously, because I'm used to like house music. And like, even like, I used to be a proper commercial, but I used to love We Are, and the proper. The ones that even people that maybe don't listen to as much will go to. And I was all over
mainstream sort
of. I was all over everything like that, and then. I remember they turned up and fucking, obviously I look decent in it, but like I look standard festival attire in it, like what you can kind of imagine being there in it. And then both my brothers turned up, one of them's got this thing on, he's got a bucket out of like weed, and I'm thinking, mate, what have I got myself into it? But I'm thinking like, oh, you two are going to stick out like sore thumbs.
Yeah.
Mate, I literally got there and everyone had a bucket out. I was like, shit, I was like, give me a bucket out.
Yeah, you leave man.
Oh man, no, it was good, but
drum and bass crowd's definitely different, 100%. One of the drum and bass raves I went to before lockdown was like the best time of my life, mate.
Really?
I literally loved it.
Yeah, it's a lot more. I'd say it's a lot more accepting, you know. I mean, it's hard to label that. I'm just talking from a commercial drum and bass festival to a commercial house festival. Like, you know, obviously, you see how many fights you see at We Are, you know. That's how you know you're kind of attracting the wrong crowd.
Yeah, definitely. There's a bit of a stigma in there to certain type of people going to parties and that, but but no, it's a weird one because you've got to be all inclusive.
The neon.
You know what I'm saying, innit? But listen, I was there once, so it's like,
and that's how we all entered the scene. And
it's hard because as long as people are having a good time and enjoy themselves, not causing no trouble, everyone's welcome, really, innit? It's like it's all inclusive. Everyone should be welcome, but you do get the wrong people, and obviously it's just like that Essex stigma in it. When I tell people, when I meet someone like, for example, in Croatia and things like that, I'm from Essex. When I say it, even though they might not think nothing of it, like, one of them, like, and I think, oh no, but there's some good ones out there.
To be fair, I mean, it's hard because obviously it's just as soon as you open your mouth and they're
literally. It's like, got to be proud where you come from.
Where we're from,
what can you do?
Mate, I'll be honest, I've been quite a few places now, I've done quite a lot of travelling over the past couple of years, and there's been a few times where it's actually made me appreciate home a lot more. Like, I've been to, obviously, I didn't really have the greatest time in Barcelona, I'll be honest. It was just a bit much for me, innit? Like, I had a drainage problem. It just, I don't know, you know, I was kind of expecting just roll onto an all-inclusive resort, And then we got there and I was like, where's the pool? Where's the, like, it was like outside, where is it? Got outside and it stunk, man. It was like,
it's a shame, because I want to get out there to Barcelona, but
mate, the scene's big out there. Like, the scene is big out there.
Good record stores, some good clubs I want to get to as well.
Did we see that? We see a little record store in Barcelona, didn't we?
Yeah, there were a few.
Yeah, no, it was
there's some good clubs out there. And obviously off week, I've heard is one of the best weeks. Well, my sister's rants on about it's the best week of her life off week. Not saying it ain't, but I've never experienced it, so it's hard to say. But it does look good though, definitely.
No, see, that's the thing. We didn't do off week. We kind of just went there for like a chilled holiday. It was madness, mate. Literally, as soon as we went there. What was it? Like, you know they say first impressions last, they definitely do, because we pulled up there, it got out of the cab, it stunk, and there was a crackhead come literally running towards us out. He looked like he had mate, he needed a good old scrub. It was fucking, honestly, it was, and then from there onwards, it just, we just got better weed and just sat in the room. It was definitely an experience, but it kind of made me appreciate where we live a lot more, and obviously the people that we're around. Even if you go down the local booze on a Friday or on a Saturday, you'll still meet good people. You know, like there is good people around here if you're in the right places. You know.
Every time I go to London, like I always say, I'm so glad to live in Essex because I don't mind living here. Like I'm so glad living because I couldn't live in the city, but we're just far enough away that it's accessible.
Yeah.
Like I like the fact we can go outside, there's fields, mate. You know what I mean? You're in London, it's just concrete jungle. If you grow up around that, I don't really like it.
It's a different.
You're in the city, innit?
Yeah, I work with a lot of people that have grown up in London, especially the lads literally. He's 18. He's just started just a couple of weeks ago, but it's different, you know. It's completely different.
City life. I mean, like,
And none of them drive. It's mad.
Yeah,
that aspect.
London,
that's the aspect to me. It's crazy, you know. But
why waste your money on insurance and tax and that, and you get on a train really? If you ain't, sit in traffic like 20 mile an hour everywhere, and cameras and all that.
Tell you them train fares will do.
Yeah, I don't have to feel that, to be fair, but I'm glad about it. I don't want to be in London. It's like good and bad. Do you know what I mean? Pros and cons. Like Hackney Wick is one of my favourite places in the country, mate. I think Hackney Wick's so sick. Good clubs there, like a couple of good record stores as well. That's obviously London. You've got Pirate Shield over there.
That's
Wick's a little spot, mate. Jack Chicken Van right beside the station.
Yeah, I don't like that though. Oh, bro, I went there before. I literally come out of a Pirate. It was probably like, it wasn't even late, innit? It was probably like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. My man's open, obviously. Game of the chicken, bro. You know, like he's chopping into it, and it's just so dry, innit? Like, you know, where he's been there all day, innit? And you know, you've got to eat it. Probably had like, I remember we had have you noticed as well, whenever you see a yardie, they've never got a full spliff in it. They've always got like the tiniest bit left in it, and they're just clinging onto that, right? And bro, he's cooking my food. Ashing on my food, bro. I'm like, leave, what? Oh,
a little bit of seasoning, isn't it?
Oh, fucking hell, bro. No, that weren't for me, innit? That wasn't the one.
No, Hackney Wick's good though. Like, I've had good times at it. All my friends, if you ever go there, it's a good record store. Literally just over the other side of the road from that van. They do little parties up there as well. Really, it's like it's a good little space. Like me and my brother went in for a drink and that, not expecting nothing to be honest. Went there in the bar and there was like DJs playing upstairs and all that.
That's good.
Like a little party, not like nothing too mad. Like
but sometimes you don't need. You don't need too much, you know.
Yeah, like music weren't loud and like too loud where you can't hear it. That sort of in the background. It was all good. Little dance
if you're in a nice setting, you just can't. Like now, like we've just got a small bit of music playing just to take the silence out of the room. You know, it is nice. It
releases tension.
But it does. It releases the tension. It does, man.
But yeah, all my friends are good record store.
Good? Drink? You good, man?
No, I'm right.
Yeah. No way. Let me move on to the next topic anyway.
Yeah.
How long are we going for, babe? Can you check how long we've been going for?
26 minutes.
26 minutes?
Yeah, that's right.
Good, man. Let's go. That's very good. Right, what else have I got? Right, favourite party you've been to? Right, actually, can I ask you about thingy first? About Croatia? Yeah, let's talk about Croatia.
Right, cool.
We see, obviously, I've watched your stories and stuff, and it looks mad.
Best week of my life, mate. In a nutshell, best week of my life.
So can you tell these what party it was?
Yeah, so
and give a bit of context.
Dimensions Festival. I think it's 5 days. I think it's Thursday till Monday. That's 5 days. I'm not sure, but yeah, we was there Wednesday till Wednesday. So we had like a good week out there. A few boys, a few girls, like my sort of close friends and that. And yeah, just every day at the festival, mate. It was just the best week of my life. Like, all my favourite DJs I want to see was there. There's so many stages. Like, it's all close together as well. Like, so the actual site.
Had you been to Croatia?
No, my best mate had been there. Like, he'd been there the year before, and that's sort of why I was like, right, we got to get out there. It looks so good. I remember he's FaceTiming me while I was there. Like, he's showing me all this stuff, thinking, mate, this just looks mad. I've got to get there. And we all said the same. Like, it was so good. We've got to do it again next year. Like, there's so many different festivals you want to get to, but I don't know. That's just literally the best place I've been to. Like, boat parties. Like the beach stage is like the name on the beach. You know what I mean? It's like you can go straight from the dance floor into the water.
Oh, that's
like,
that's
bars
so
there,
good,
bars here, hammocks. It's just like everything you'd want.
The setting is very important. Like, I feel like for a party, the setting is literally very important.
Every sound system was just like mint, mate. Like every sound system was one of the best I've heard. It was I can't really fault it at all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to think of anything bad about the festival, but I just had the best time. Every day was just like pure euphoria, mate. It was unreal. Good memories. But hopefully do it again next year.
Yeah, no, it sounds good, man. Sorry.
You like this?
I had this on the work the other day. It's sick, man. It's well good. Yeah, man. Alright, so how did you get to play as well? Because obviously I see you was playing. Like this is.
So on the first night of the festival, on the first night of our holiday, there was a little tiki bar around the corner, like literally just like a little cocktail bar sort of thing on the beach.
Yeah.
And, we was told on the first night that after the festival finishes on Tuesday or Monday morning, whatever it is, a lot of the DJs roll over and go there to sort of like carry on for 2 days, play a little set, like a little bit of unannounced sort of rollover party type thing. And
That's sick.
I think last year Hamish and Toby played there, and like I think someone said died, but I'm not sure. It was just something what people said. I don't know who was actually there, but yeah. So this year the same sort of thing, and my mate Pell missed to make it happen.
Yeah.
He I was actually in bed when they went down there. I was literally asleep with Mum and Pal, not in the same bed obviously. As I just said that, being sleeping with Mum and Pal.
Oh mate, oh fucking hell. Oh yeah, that's hilarious, bro. I'm starting.
I was in bed with yeah, I was back at the apartment. And yeah, I got a text. He's like, right, get down to the tiki bar, bring your USB. And I was like, yeah, sure enough. There's probably loads of people down there waiting to get on. Like, will I get on? Whatever sort of thing. Like, whatever. I went down there, had a few drinks, and it was like going off really. That was, I feel like everything I say like putting people down. I feel like such a snob, bro. Like, I'm not even saying it like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just being honest, really. Like when the BU party used to be fucking sick, but you go to that, it's a bit like I feel like it was better. It was good back then, like not so much now.
There's a few that have been like that though. Like just to update people, yeah, we had a quick break. The camera cut off, but we're still getting with some. We're still going through some technical difficulties, but it's all good anyway.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. But yeah, carrying on from where we were talking about the tiki bar.
Yeah.
Right, so go back to the tiki bar.
Yeah, so I can't remember where I left off, but
and where you don't.
Yeah, so my pal.
And you don't share the bed with your mate. Yeah.
That was where that didn't even happen, bro. But so my mate Pell. He was on the buttons, getting himself in. He was basically organising the booth, so like there was the crowd was like full of DJs who wanted to get on. There was like OVP boys there and a few other names that like sort of like places you might recognise or whatever. But everyone was trying to get on the decks. It was a bit of a free for all, and then I managed to get on there with my USB. He started playing. And then just from there played a few tunes. But it wasn't like a full set, do you know what I mean? Just jumped on and played a few tunes, but I was getting good feedback, like people was coming up saying, oh, jump back on, get us back on. It was literally like say a free for all, like it was everyone, let me have a go, and then some people turned up to playing records. So we were sort of like, alright, cool, step back, let them do their thing, not trying to be there, my USB, like let me jump on, like when the people spinning wax, it's like, alright, cool, let him do his thing, and the booth was quite small as well. Everyone was like proper.
Everyone can take the USB away, innit, but they can't, no one's taking boxes.
No, literally, so you think, alright, cool, let him do his thing, but yeah. No, it was a good night. No, that was the last night of the fest. That was the last night of our holiday. Sorry. Yeah. So I went home the next day, and that just topped it off. Like.
No, that sounds good. That sounds good, man.
Yeah, no, it was a good end to it.
What was the festival called?
Dimensions.
Yeah. How long's it been going? Is that
mate, I don't know.
A festival or?
I don't think so, because we looked it up when we was out there. It's like it used to be at a different place to where it was. So this was called like the Tisno Garden. Tisno is like the area where we stayed in, obviously. Where the
Tism Garden. Straight Tism Garden. I bet it was, but
literally. But yeah. So they used to do it in another place. I don't think it was in the same area. It was like from what I remember looking at, it was like some Greek Colosseum thing. It was like some massive, like couple thousand people venue.
Yeah.
It looks sick, mate. Unreal. But yeah, I don't really think what it is now is like what it used to be. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah, same as what you're saying earlier.
Not in a bad way. I don't think, because I mean, like I said, like in real time, but. I don't think it's like what it used to be. I don't know. I've obviously that was my first time there.
It's shit, because there's loads of things that's been like that. Even festival, like my brothers and that went festival before, and they said it was one of the best things. And then literally someone died off a balloon, and that was it. It was done, mate. It was like it just got cancelled. Yeah, somewhere else, and it's just like it's all on top and that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's
it. It's a bit much, man. It's a bit much.
That's a shame. Saying terms. Even like not really exactly the same thing, but RB for Underground that closed down. Yeah. That's like the only.
That was the small. Was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
We didn't actually go, mate. I didn't actually go there.
Mate, that's one of the best. As soon as I walked in, I had high expectations in it because I'd heard a lot about it before I went there, and then I went there and I was like, mate, this is the best club I've ever walked in. It was like all aircon room. It was like felt like you was in a proper nice club. Mate. At the same time, I don't know how true this is, but someone told me it was Mick Jagger's old house. And it did feel like a house vibe. It was it's got like a glass L-shaped window, like a tree in the corner. It looks like it's like a zoo enclosure, and then you got the bar there, the decks. It's like decks in like a tiny little thing, mate. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird.
That's good. Yeah.
The system's sick in there though. It's proper gap, but it's closed down, mate. I don't know why or what's the plan with it. If it's coming back on, but I'm gutted about that. That's like one of the main reasons I go back to the island, just for that club.
Really?
I didn't really rate it.
I didn't even get round to most of what I wanted to get right. There's so much on there. It's hard to get round to everything.
It's easy to get carried away with other stuff there, isn't it? But
yeah, if I went now, obviously it'd be different now since I've started mixing and trying to
make. Mate, it's inspiring place. Like you do feel like, mate, this is a legendary island. Do you know what I mean? But that it's not what it used to be. Not that I was there back then, in them days. You know what I mean? Mate,
phones, bro. You know what I mean?
Mate, when I was out there was the day that Michael Bibby went to done his return.
Oh
which I'm sort of about missing. But we didn't know he was coming back, like returning to Grooves or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had tickets to go to DC10 that night, and we'd already been there on the Monday, and I didn't have a good time there, I'm not gonna lie. It was the lineup was the best one I was looking forward to going.
Yeah.
The vibe in there was bad, mate. Like security just onto you.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing nothing wrong, it just kills you. You don't have to be watching your shoulders,
Yeah,
grabbing you up
yeah.
for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Trying to get money out of you and all that. It's just like,
Yeah,
and it was so packed. Everyone was like, alright, we've had enough here, I think.
Yeah.
And I was gutted back because I was looking forward to it the most, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I forgot where I was going with that.
No, that's sweet.
No, DC10.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna lie. I've obviously where I've been before, and I think obviously when I went, I was younger. I probably didn't have as much money as what I probably should have. Like, if you're balling and you're splashing, and I bet it's good, but like for what it is, innit, for what you're paying, and like obviously even you can't even like even if you're drinking water, bro, it's like 12, 13 euros for a little carton of water.
Mate,
I don't want a carton of water. That's what I mean. That in itself, just like it's hard, man. Especially when I've been to places before, like even that one we went to, like Barca, it was. You got a coach there. It was nice. It was like the venue was like amazing, you know. And it wasn't extortionate prices. It was just like
that's what you want, isn't it? That's like underground. To be fair, £10. I think it's £10 entry. You have to sign up. Not sign up. You have to put your name in the comments on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
You get like a guest list. I know it's not like a proper guest list. You just get put on the list sort of thing. Go there, €10 cash in.
Yeah.
It's like that's proper. You got bet like some of the best DJs on the island at the time playing there. Sick gaff, mate. Loved it.
Who'd you see in there?
I see Teeny. It's Teeny in the gang. I think she does the residency in there, so like every Tuesday night, that's where it is in there. Well, yeah, Tuesday. With Teeny, Gene on Earth, and Ewan, back to back. I think it was like they done one of them went first, one of them went second, and then they just all jumped on. I think, or like something like that. It weren't like a proper structured lineup. They just sort of all had a go in that. But yeah, at the time, it was one of the best raves I've been to. I mean, yeah, I had a good time there. Good on a rollover as well. Real, mate. It was keeping me going. I was like, the music was. I didn't feel rough at all. I think this is where I should be. This is good. But yeah, it was unreal.
Nice. Right, so I was just gonna say I've had some news recently. Just had a phone call from Shay.
Yeah.
Well, not a phone call. He's dropped me a message, but apparently we're putting on a pop-up event next week. So, I don't know. I think it's at the not the courthouse. Where's the other one? The tavern across the road.
Is it
Tavern? Railway Tavern. So, if I leave with no decks, you know what happens, right? But yeah, apparently we're putting on a pop-up.
Good old tavern, mate.
Yeah, it's gonna be Househeads X Extent. So no doubt you'll be playing on that as well. So maybe we might have some wax on the Househeads for the first time. Basically, we're gonna try and get the turntables hooked up to the mixer and everything. So hopefully. Bit of luck on that stage, right? Honestly, no, mate. Hopefully it'll be good, man. That should be sick. But yeah, I think it'll be free. Yeah, it'll be a party. It'll be a free event anyway. So definitely
you get a decent crowd that. To be fair, like you get people turn out. It's local, isn't it? People go to the pub. Even like I remember going down there for the football when the Euros was on back like a few years ago. Yeah, and it was like rammed every day.
Was that when we played Scotland that year? I was there. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That was when it was like, it had a bit of buzz about it. It was weird. It was like. I didn't even realise it was a bit of scat. Like you go there, I'm having the tavern, bro.
You know what it is? Yeah, it was fresh out of lockdown, and people like me just turning 18. It was like right, we can all go out now, and everyone let a bit loose like that. Yeah, people I know was pretty savage.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say because I turned 18 and then we went straight into lockdown.
Yeah,
so I was like, you was waiting to turn 18.
My birthday was in lockdown.
Mate, that's bollocks.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Yeah, that was rough though, to be fair.
I literally, I turned 8. What did we go in? It was like March. Was it March or April? I think we went into lockdown in April 2020 or something like that. But mate, my birthday was in February, so I literally had one. I went damn, and I went to like 338. Like, you know what I mean? And then I literally got cut off. I was like, no.
My birthday was in lockdown. It was on a Saturday as well, and I remember when I was like 12, I used to look at the date in Avenue time. Oh mate, it's on a Saturday. I'm gonna go out and have it. I was just sitting in lockdown, mate. Literally doing nothing.
That's got it, man. Lockdown was a weird time, innit? Like, I don't think. Just everything that happened and just I can't believe I've lived through that, and it was weird. It didn't really feel real, innit? Like none of that stuff really feels real when you actually sit there.
When you deep it properly, it was mad time.
It's hard to get your head around. It's very hard. I don't want to talk too much on fucking. I don't want to talk too much on COVID.
No, mate, I was just banging Xbox, mate. Just like didn't even know what time was. It was just
what was that thing that house party? You know, everyone house party, fucking banging clubs.
Yeah.
No, that's good, man. It was. yeah, it was weird. Like I was getting paid to sit off work. Not a lot.
Well, yeah, mate. I just got a pay rise. Like I was earning peanuts back then. Literally, like just started my apprenticeship, and I just got a pay rise, and my 80% furlough money was more than what I was getting paid before. So I was like, I'm thinking, mate,
no, that's it.
I'm having it off. I was literally earning like £150 a week, but I was like, mate, I'm earning more than what I was. Like, I'm having it off. Like it was nothing. It was nothing.
I was on £700 a month.
Really? Yeah.
For my first year, I started when I was 16. I was on £80 a day working at some hotel, like just doing like a refurbishment plumbing sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then to actually go onto my course, I had to get on the books, whatever. I went down to 30, so I went to minimum wage. And there's an apprentice now, he's 18, he's getting a bill a day on site.
Yeah,
I'm like,
really.
bruv, you best get
I don't know what it is. I was on £3.90 an hour when I first started my job, mate.
Yeah.
That's just like savage money. I don't know what that is. That's why that was £150 a week, I think.
Yeah.
I was working for it as well.
Yeah. That's the same, mate. That's the same as me. Like you know, if you're trying to get through that, you're trying to learn, bro. You're gonna be grafted.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
worth doing. Like.
It is worth doing, but it's that was not a good time, bro. And I think I was getting like 580. That was like 80% of. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was 580 at £700. But even that, I was like, I didn't spend a lot, bro. I was still living.
When there's nothing to pack, well, when you can't go out nowhere, you're just saving up, innit?
Yeah, it's not good. I tried a lot of things in lockdown that I probably shouldn't have. No, I'm not gonna lie to you, and it was a weird time for me, innit? Having all that spare time, obviously Bill literally lives there, innit? So I was going to have my little daily job around to Bill's, and it was not good. It was
messy.
Good. Yeah, no, it weren't good. It weren't good, innit? I'll put it that way.
I was pretty tame then, to be fair. I was eating and banging Xbox like little kid, mate, just playing Xbox and eating food, doing nothing like. So with those exercises, come out about 20 kilo heavier, mate.
Yeah, nah, mate. Do you know what? That's actually when I started training a lot.
Yeah.
That's when I first looked at myself and I was like, bro, I can't even do like a few push-ups. It's not good, and I need to do something. I'm still not fucking. I'm not.
Literally.
I'm just in a lot better nick than what I was.
Yeah, nah. Good for your mind anyway.
At this age, bro, we have no excuse. So if you're not looking semi-decent at this age, you fucked it. Like.
Literally. Yeah.
Oh, bro. Right, I think we should wrap this up, boy. Listen, we're going to wrap this up anyway, people. Anyone that's tuned in for this long, big up yourselves. We're going to have probably one every week to 2 weeks now, I'd say. Whenever we feel like it. This is the beauty of it, eh? But Lou, thank you for coming on, brother.
Appreciate it,
got anything you want to big up for, like, now?
No, not off the top of my head.
Any events you want to...
EQ, United.
When is that? When's EQ?
EQ, we ain't got nothing booked up at the minute, but it's just in works. I think next year, towards the start of the year, we're going to be looking at getting a lot more behind it and proper pushing it. But yeah, we had a party this year, Star Lane, one of the best nights I've had in Star Lane. Yeah, really. So yeah, big up EQ, big up Progression. They've got a party coming up. So
yeah, big up Progression.
Playing in the London East room upstairs. I think it's called Upper East. That Zach Foundation. Yeah.
I'll probably be there.
We just posted it. Yeah, so yeah, get yourself down.
Yeah, Unite. What about Unite 5th?
Yeah, 5th of October. Calls.
Yeah.